Bird game. Game where I play as a bird. Let's go. Okay, we got top-down camera, we got a dodge roll, we got slashes. It is exactly what you expect it is. In fact, I even had this game described as sort of like a Dark Souls type of gameplay. You know, very obscure RPG from the early 2010s. I'm surprised anybody even remembers it, much less want to make an entire game based around it. And even aside from that, I understand that this is part of like the Titan Souls universe. And taking a look at the achievement list, I did see The Truth from that game in one of them. So I don't really know what exactly the connection is. I've watched a few playthroughs of that game. Sort of an interesting type of Shadow of the Colossus style thing where you and all of your enemies have a single hit point. I mean, this is clearly a lot different from that, but I guess you do still have the bow and everything. Gonna be something I guess it's been quite a while since I've seen anything with that game, but I'll see if I can figure out any of the references. Okay, this might require a little bit of explaining for the younger audience. Paul Blart Mall Cop is a very widely panned comedy film starring one Kevin James that came out in movie theaters 14 years ago. And there was also one single sequel that came out 8 years ago. So it might be a little bit confusing as to why they decide to start the game with one of the first characters you're going to interact with being a reference to that particular, again, widely panned movie. But that's what they did. All right. It's the same sort of reaction that I had when I saw Spartan Sandals back in Dead Cells. Anyway, okay, Hall of Doors. Did play this game a little bit to kind of see exactly how it worked and everything. That's how I know how I do that to actually shoot the arrow. I only have a limited amount. It works by Hyper Light Drifter style mechanics, which is to say you need to hit enemies with melee attacks to refill your ammo. Not too difficult to do, but, you know, don't really have any enemies around here to be fighting. Also, God, I love the birds. I love the bird. I love the bird animation and everything that's going on with this thing. Look at it. Look at the little thing. And you know, even when you're like standing still, looking around like a bird and everything too. Hey, it's me, Chandler. What is up with the names of these characters? Yeah, I get it. Bird game. All right. A giant soul? Would you call it Titanic, mayhaps? But, yeah. Like I said, I know there's some sort of connection between those two games. All right, that seems like a pretty bad deal. Well, all right. Sure. Let's get right to that then. I mean, I suppose I'll go and say hi to everybody else, even though I am currently dying of old age right now. All right then. And sleeping. Okay. Well, get into that door and get to it already. There's clearly plenty more things around here to do, and if I remember correctly, one of those things that I saw, but I don't really have access to a whole lot of stuff yet. There is this, which, speaking of things that I saw in the achievements, it seems like the rarest achievement that you can get is beating the entire game with this as your weapon. I'm so tempted to do it. But But at the same time, it's like I'm going to be missing out on a lot of mechanics, and this is going to be the first time that I'm actually playing the game. But at the same time, too, no, don't do it. If I really like the game and everything, I'll go do a second pass where I end up playing it with Umbrella only. Maybe I'll just show like the highlights of it or something. But for right now, we'll go with we'll go with the sword, standard issue, etc., and so on. I already got one of the second weapons. Really making a lot of progress in the game so far. But yeah, aside from that, there's you can fall off the edge. I didn't even realize that. Hey, wait a second. Am I gonna get healed when I go through the door? I don't know how exactly this works. I did not. What if I go back through the door? It's like the difference between the grayscale and everything. Between going into Betrayer World and I guess the World of the Living? I don't know. Anyway, Grove of Spirits. Yeah, no, I know all the basic controls and everything, including like this. I have charge attack. And there's also like a roll into charge attack. Unfortunately, that causes my controller to rumble. Can I fix that real quick? Because my controller is one that rumbling is bad. There we go. Turn that off. It rumbling causes like the last input to be repeated or something like that. So I'm just constantly running in a direction. All right then. Anybody else? Well, anyway. Oh, they got scared. Which I guess makes sense, but you know. Want to still follow me around? Is this also an achievement I saw? Yeah, you know it. Well, let's do it anyway. For fun. Because I'm here. Why not? Nah, nothing. I guess those guys aren't particularly interested. It's got like little mushrooms. Okay, they aren't scared of that. They're just scared of everything else. Oh, maybe what I'll do is I'll just do that then. This is like there is no particular reason that I'm doing this right now. Okay, I'm gonna go get the last two. There's only two more. Clearly, I can go and do this. Come on. This is so dumb. I know. Just get on with the boss fight already, but whatever. How do I do it? How do I get you guys to follow me? Nah? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just get on with this already. This is so stupid. Okay. Well, now that I'm actually at full health, I think this should be at least slightly easier than what I was looking at before. Probably. Especially if I have an entire crew of people following me around. Hi. Got it. Zelda boss. I understand. Now, obviously, what with the big tentacles, it's like I played a video game before. I know the basics of how it works. Yeah. Now, unlike, say, something like Momodora, I do not believe that I get any benefit from actually doing this perfectly or anything. So, should be good regardless, as long as I kind of keep on my toes. Come on. Okay. Start standing up. Alright. And then get like a stun time, I think. I'm not even going to let it attack, I guess. Works for me. Yeah. And gonna do that one more time. Okay, should be at least slightly cautious here, right? Starting to have a lot of cracks showing. Oh, yeah, that was it. Cool. Hey, I did it. No damage and whatever. Well, I still got 100 souls regardless. What was that, my own souls? Hi, guys. Thanks for the help, but that's, you know, I was told very explicitly that that's bad. That the thing that just happened is very bad. So, back to it. And then back to the old grindstone. Back to the old Sigma grind set. That was the old juxtaposition between like the banal type of bureaucracy and killing things. Being a Reaper. Not even the first time that I've done this in the last month here. Not even the first time I've done this in the last month. Although, I don't know, it's like I still say faring spirits, or sparing ferrets, whatever you want to say, is pretty much the same thing as being a Reaper, right? I don't know where green pots are. Consume to restore your health. Okay, well, I mean, that's, can I, like, equip that up? I don't know, this is the point in time that I haven't really played past too much. So there's 3 giant souls, evidently. I wonder if that's like, you know, getting that 1 giant soul is going to be like this section and there's going to be 2 more sections, or maybe I'll collect more as I'm doing that. I have no idea. Shiny things, of course. I was kind of told about that earlier. No, I guess that's just something that is automatically used. Because I clearly have like a couple more of... I clearly have like a couple more slots to be able to put stuff in. Well, I don't know. Maybe that means, yeah, it looks like there's only just like 4 weapons in total because there's not like a way to switch that out. Not like a huge amount of equipment. Which works for me. Well, in fact, I wonder if like extra weapons or something like that are going to be sort of rare. No. It's kind of walking. He's walking. But kind of not really not of a concern of mine. Yeah? Well, what is this now? Oh, souls. Wait, I beat that. Well, I mean, I guess the real goal was to get the giant soul, not to get the 100 souls that I got out of it. Not to get its minor souls, to get the major soul. You know, the creamy filling and everything. Which I didn't. So, what are their rival Reaper agencies? Who else is stealing these things? Actually, I should have seen if that was even hostile in the first place. Maybe they're only hostile now because I killed their buddy. Well, already done. What's done is done and all that. And I guess these are the green pots? Yes. Alright. Now, I don't know if that necessarily meant that I... Like, does that mean that I will be able to heal there at any point now? Or what? I have no idea. Like, you know, whenever I go back to the Hall of Doors, because that's clearly one way that I can heal at the very least. No? Maybe this is not a very secret-filled area. That's fine. I'm already playing Tunic at the same time here. Probably... Alright. Wait, can I still... Alright, that's a good gag. To be fair. Take that, speaking of Tunic. Take that, Tunic, and Zelda, I guess, by extension. Oh, okay. I guess it's just an easy way to get back here, then. Great, I'm opening up even more doors. This is not ideal. My key boss, I guess, is probably not going to be too happy about that. Guy with the keyhole for a face. Sure. That's what we work for. Well, like I said, oh, is that... Okay, that wasn't even the thing that I used the key on. That was just something. Okay. Ah. Alright, easy enough. Is that sort of enemy, of course. Oh, don't get hit too much. Man, I was doing so good, and now I'm doing so bad. It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, if I could just, like, hit everything Seems like they got pretty good auto aim, judging by the fact that I am able to... Oh, that actually does heal you fully. Okay. Or at the very least it heals too. I suppose I don't really necessarily know if that's fully. Okay. I guess that works as well. Neat. Alright, especially if they just keep hitting each other. I'll be okay with that. Alright. Putting a healing point in the middle of a fight. I guess I can appreciate that. Now, the thing is, I didn't pick up multiple of those seeds. Do I just have multiple of those seeds? Does that just means that any time that I see any one of those pots, I can now just plant stuff? I don't know. I guess I'm going to figure it out. Either way, I suppose I didn't necessarily need to do that, given that I did, of course... Nothing. Didn't necessarily need to go plant that, given that I did, of course, do it without taking any more damage past that point. Which is how it should have been from the very beginning, of course, but still. It's not what happened, unfortunately. Alright. Yep. It me. This small bird. Oh no. And I mean, no, normally bird's not very threatening, but this one has a sword. Fine. Anything? I mean, I'm not really here to reap your soul. Alright. Dang, I could have introduced you to Paul Blart Mall Cop. See, his name is called Paul Blart because it sounds like fart. And that is, of course, the level of comedy that you would expect from this 14-year-old movie. And basically that is more or less what happens. I mean, you know, a lot of that sort of stuff. Well, anyway, I'll be seeing you. Although, here, what's this first? All right. Wait, you do actually fall off of places. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Just a feeling right now. But... Oh yeah, wasn't there else like someplace that I could go and spend souls? Ah, whatever, we'll do that later. Spend souls in that way, you understand. Because it's like a video game of a certain variety. Okay, these things are clearly supposed to do something eventually. Not anything that I can know. Okay, well, if I find a second one of those, I suppose that's good. A stranded sailor. I don't know, I have like one specific sort of goal as of right now. And it seems like I might be spending the entire game... I might be spending the entire game doing that. At least that's the immediate feeling that I'm getting right now. It's going to be a while till I go and see Kevin James again. Get to tell him about all of my favorite gags from that movie. I don't know any gags from that movie. Yeah, no, I can't even, like, think of a single one. Why would I? Okay, well. Alright. And then one more for good measure. Yeah, the auto-aim seems to be pretty good in this game. Or bad? I don't know. It depends on how much you like your auto-aim, really. If I'm not using a mouse and keyboard, that's good for me, is what I'm saying. Either way, the fact that you do get ammo back by attacking things melee style means that... means that I shouldn't be running out anytime soon. I think I might also just be able to, like, beat up the faces. Okay, no. I guess I had 2 seeds there, then. Fall damage? No. Ah, there we go. Good old big statue of my boss. Big fan of Kevin James, of course. But that's why. I mean, it's like, you know, that's not even the real name of the security guy there, who just kind of let me go through, even though I had a sword on me. Ah, whatever. Guess I'm not going to question that too much. I don't know. He made him be called Paul Blart. That's the sort of power you got as the key boss. Got another. I mean, I see the pot there. Nah. And before you're even able to do anything, no, it's a Wizrobe. Got it. Good to know. Not only Wizrobes that I'm fighting here, though. I guess that's good. For speed running purposes, I guess it's probably right. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. They got projectiles. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, so do I. Not as many projectiles as I would want, though. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even be wasting, like, projectiles on smaller enemies as I do wasting projectiles on smaller enemies. Whatever, it's fine. Look, I can always just kind of double back a little bit if I so... Yeah. Need to. Bro. Okay, fine, then. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll go and do a little bit of gardening over here. For good measure. If you're gonna make me do that. Alright, come on now. There we go. You two. Anybody else gonna be showing up? Actually, like, a lot of people are gonna be showing up here, as it turns out. This is not a, this is a fairly, this is a real party area. Hey, get out of the way. I'm trying to, do the thing where I shoot these guys with arrows and whatnot. Oh, mouth. Whatever. It's like I really should not even be taking damage here, much less all of this damage, but I don't really think that the seeds are going to be a super rare type of thing. That's at least the feeling that I'm getting right now. So I'm not really going to worry too much about it. Is at least what I'm thinking here. Still, though, it seems to be pretty easy to predict when you are going to be finding some form of fight here. It's like, hey, did they give you they give you the old healing fountain? And yes, okay, it seems like they refresh then as you go through the game. All right, I wonder if there's enough seeds to be able to plant in every single one of the pots. I guess probably. Like, why not? Right? But at the same time, who knows? Hey, it's me. Yeah, sure. Strength sounds pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's just literally 6 away from doing that. Come on now. Guess I can go back. I guess I can go get back over here and do that one more time. Like, go fight anything. One more of any enemy that exists, period, at all. You're not an enemy, though. You're just some guy. Come on now. No, it's literally only one. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do this just to go and get, you know, a very pathetic amount of souls. I'm just gonna continue on. Whatever. I don't necessarily need more strength right yet. Soon enough, I'm sure. But not right now. Well, there's a place that opened up over here as well. Oh yeah, another big fighting arena. Uh-huh. It appears to be a door. Well, how you... Right, you don't get, like... You don't get shown, like... You don't get shown, like, if you have... however much health they have, I suppose. The guardian of the door is a door. I guess that makes sense. It doesn't. I see. Just gonna kind of go around in a circle and hope for the best. I see, I see. Hey! Okay, that did actually manage to hit me. Alright, come on now. Okay, watch out. Probably want to focus on the laser beam more than anything else as I'm doing this, right? Come on, go down. Actually did hit me with that one. Seems like it's pretty generous in how the hitboxes work for this, but you know, it's not like impossible to get hit if you're dodging or something. Okay. Once again, definitely going to want to focus a little bit more on the laser than the other smaller attacks. Yeah? Hey, I'm the best. I'm going to walk away from it. It seems very threatening, given that it is, you know, made of stone and everything. All right, I think it's good. So curious. Do you just have like an immediate... Am I about to be attacked again? No. I was going to say, do you have like an immediate sort of save point after here? All right, Summit's still this way. And then what's over here? Overgrown ruins, ... Everything feels so indecisive with all these three periods and everything. I think this is one of those games that it probably does not matter, you know, in terms of... Oh, here's this place. Okay, it probably does not matter. Things are auto-saved all the time. I don't think there's any sort of like specific saving. Besides, I still have one more. Besides, I can at least get hit once. It's probably fine. In fact, here, you know what? Throw that in there. I don't have any. Okay, well, never mind then. Nor do I have any ability to get that. That looks, like something. Yeah, there's the door there. Here's this place over here. Oh, here's something. Ah, you can get up on the side of these things. They aren't just walls. Incense. What does it do? Is that like one of the shiny objects? Yes, it is. All right. Embalming. Sounds for atonement. Masking rotting corpse smell. Perfect. And let's take a closer look at it. Is that going to be important perhaps later? I don't know. Pot's having a good time though. I don't know if I want to go walk up to, you know, this thing. The summit seems like... Yeah, there's the bird right there. I can see him. I'm going to go back real quick and at least get, like, healing. It's probably not... Okay, judging by the way that this works, the fight I just did, that is the boss fight, right? This is probably going to be a cutscene explaining, like, you're working for the Reapers, and they're dumb and smelly, and you should be instead working with me, who's cool. Do you ignore the fact that I knocked you out? Something like that. This is how Dr. Inferno Firebird writes dialogue in video games. Anyway, so the more important bit here is let's go up here. I don't need an upgrade right now. We can do that later. I was originally planning to play this game with a umbrella. So, you know, what am I going to say here? Hey, I needed that. That was kind of an important thing. I'm going to die in like 70 to 80 more years without that. Yeah, of course you were. Well, come on. Well, I still need that soul too. No, I get it. Look, everybody, they said the thing. Yes, yeah, if you don't know, that is how doors work. I mean, honestly, the fact that we have them all over buildings is probably... it's kind of a ghoulish concept when you think about it. Yeah, thanks. They didn't have to be. So let me get this straight. You just shoved that into the door with just like, oh, well, I hope it works. Anyway, I've doomed you now. All right. Well, that's not... I mean... Ugh. Yeah, it's like so much for, like, no, they're dumb. It's like, no, he's like, no, I gotta go get my soul. That's why I stole your soul. This is not very... I don't like this guy. Yeah, are you, though? Whatever. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can probably use those souls, you know, otherwise. Fine. I guess there wouldn't be too much game without that then, would there? It's not like I can actually go fight that dude anyway, so... Well, let's unlock this then. Where am I going? Fighting witches, apparently. Earn Witch's Mansion. Definitely seems like the right place to go. But then also, right. Need some sort of very old and rusted key, because of course that is how it works in a video game.